The following presentation is brought to you by the Pride of ODU, the official NIL collective of Old Dominion Athletics. Be a monarchist. Join the Pride. All right, we are here with Koa Naotala, linebacker for Old Dominion football. How are you doing today?
Doing good, doing good.
All right, so you've been here a few years now. How has the team culture changed since you arrived on campus?
Each year I feel like, it might sound cliche, but I really do feel like we get closer each and every year. And it's like, it's crazy now because I'm like that older guy now. Instead of like that freshman who's like looking up and like all these tall, like older dudes, like in their fourth and fifth years. And it's like, that's kind of like where I stand now. It's like, I kind of hold that leadership position now. And so it's like, it's an honor and it's like definitely a responsibility being that for this team.
All right, so for fans that haven't been able to watch you guys work this offseason, so what are they going to be most surprised by this season when you guys hit the field?
How strong and fast we are. Coach Snodgrass does an amazing job getting us right. If you saw us on really any day of the week, but especially Fridays, after workouts, if you see in the locker room, you'd be amazed about how gassed and worn out, laid out all over the locker room we are.
All right, so you have the special opportunity that most people don't, get to play college football with your brother. Talk to us about that experience and what it means to both of you.
It's amazing because this time last year, my brother was still sitting on the couch. And so last year he joined the team Monday of game week. He joined the team as a walk-on due to like NCAA rules. But that was just a crazy experience from then on. And it's just amazing, like, because we play the same position, we still live in the same house, and so he's, like, a lot of people don't know that he is my older brother. Some people think we're twins, but he's my older brother, and I look at him as my older brother, someone who can hold me down, who I look up to, who I can get advice from, and so I think it's just amazing having him here, like, keeping me in check.
So I know you're deeply involved in the Christian organization on campus. Is that like an athletes Christian group?
Deeply involved in what?
You're deeply involved in the Christian group on campus with the other athletes, right?
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about how that got started and how you like the organization as a whole?
Well, so it was originally a Christian group on campus called Crew, and one of the dudes who works there, his name is Brian. He started like a little like kind of separate thing for athletes, AIA, which a lot of us athletes go to, and so it's just cool having that, being around other athletes who are believers and like can relate to each other, like where we find our identity. It's just like the difficulties of like not just physical but also the mental aspects of sports.
Very cool. So the portal brings a lot of new faces every year. If you had to pick one of your teammates that's new, that fans should be aware of, that is a straight dog, who's that guy?
Shoot. I'd say all of our new wide receivers, they're going to be some people to watch out for. Whereas like Ja'Cory, we got Trey, Titus, and we have Naeem coming back. I think it's just overall we got some good receivers.
All right, this offseason, everyone starts with a goal in the gym. What was your biggest goal this offseason?
As a team?
No, for yourself. Like in the weight room.
In the weight room?
Yeah.
It was a little bit more difficult for me because from last season I was coming back from a pec tear. And so it was like really just getting my body back. And so I think I did a pretty good job of like getting my body back to where I can play in pads. And so, yeah.
How was that rehab process for you?
It was definitely a process, like staying positive throughout it, but you're not always going to have like the best of days, but still keeping positive, like good teammates, good friends, good family surrounding me, good trainers, good coaches, keeping me up.
All right, so if you had to pick one word to describe this year's squad, what would it be?
I'd say tough. I'd definitely say tough. Like, no matter what we go through, like we're gonna bounce back. We're gonna come back harder.
All right, so playing football at this level requires a lot of love for the game.
Yeah.
And especially linebacker, because you're asked to put your body on the line a lot. So what is it about linebacker that makes you love the game?
Just that linebacker, I feel like every play is mine to make. like not out of cockiness, but out of like confidence and out of like passion for the game. Like realistically, as a middle linebacker, I'm the closest to the ball. Like I'm right above the center. I can make those run stops. I can make those pass breakups. And so I think I just have the chance to be around the ball a lot. And to me, like being a linebacker is just like, it's so much freedom. Just being able to, you know, if I want to go like take on, like we were on 3 down, so I often take on like single blocks. And so it's like, it's an amazing feeling once you get like shot, shed, get them off you, make the tackle for no gain. And like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's an amazing feeling.
All right, so we see that C on your jersey. How does it feel to be named a captain by your teammates?
To me, it's like, it's one of the greatest honors I could ever have. I used to be a walk-on. Getting a scholarship was an amazing feeling, but I'd say getting voted on by captain from my teammates is just very satisfying and very, very grateful.
All right, Cole, let's shift gears. Let's move to some fun questions. No right or wrong answers, whatever comes off the top of your head. All right, in the gym, you got to get pumped up. What's that one song that's got to be on the playlist and why?
For me, it can vary. I'm not a very like rah-rah guy. So like for example, like pre-game, I listen to Christian music. Like one that gets me straight is called "It Is Well" by Forrest Frank. And it's like no matter like what I'm going through, like we're gonna get through this. And so it's like sometimes it's those calm songs that like get me right.
All right, a lot of talent on this field, but we know there's a lot of talent off the field. Who on the team's got a hidden talent that fans wouldn't know about?
Hidden talent. Ooh, I'd say my roommate and one of my closest friends since I've been at ODU. His name is Chris Spencer. Best cook on the team. I don't care what anyone else says. I've had his cooking from freshman year all the way till now. He's my roommate, and so best cook on the team.
If you get him to cook one meal, what's that meal going to be?
Well, one meal that I never had before, and I was like, whoa, like I'm used to like every meal having like some type of meat in it, but it's an African dish called shakshuka. It's like tomato dish. Like I don't know what's in it, no meat, but I had to go back for more.
Nice. All right. If there was one teammate that you would not want to be your roommate, who is it and why?
It's a good question. Someone I wouldn't want to be my roommate. I got to think about this one.
A lot of good dudes on the team. It's not
There's
easy
too
to
many
pick out.
good dudes, yeah. I will say that, like, I love the roommates I have right now. It's probably all my closest friends between Chris Spencer, my brother, and then Langston Williams. I love that group right there, so we're good.
Sounds like a plan. All right, favorite cheat day meal?
Woo. Somewhere recently where I've gone.
Whatever your favorite is.
I'm not sure exactly favorite, but one that I had recently that I really liked over at Hangry Joe's. Just built it over like relatively recently. I'll just get me like a loaded fries bowl with like some spicy chicken and a espresso shake. I love like any type of like, I'm not a big coffee dude, but when it comes to like coffee flavored ice cream or shakes, it'll get you right.
All right, going back to the gym. If you're trying to impress someone, what's that one lift and how much you putting up?
Let's see. Is there someone specific I'm trying to impress?
That's up to you.
Maybe it's a coach, maybe it's a scout, maybe it's a girl.
Player's choice.
How do you envision it?
Well, first thing that popped into mind was my girlfriend. I'd probably say cleans. I haven't cleaned, like max clean in a long time, like since last year. But throwing up, right now I'd say I probably throw up around 335.
Okay.
Good power clean in.
That's a tough lift too.
Yeah, it's the most satisfying though.
All right, I got two left, then I'll turn you back to Mike. All right, if you had to pick one of the coaches right now to go suit up and be able to straight dominate on the field, who's it going to be? And why?
Coach Siler. Coach Siler. I don't think there's much more to be said, but that's my position coach, and I know him the best out of all the coaches. I'm going to go with Coach Siler.
All right, and the last one, College Football 26 is out. Everybody seems to be playing it. One, have you played the game? And if so, what do you think about your rating and your likeness?
You know, I'm not too big into sports games, but I do love the fact that I'm in these games. So, I never sell my code. I don't know if some people do that, but I always like getting the game because I'm on it, and I think it's special. As far as my rating, it's fine. I think it's like a 70-something. As far as how I look, the second year in a row, EA, you got to do me right. I still don't have any hair. I still have like a buzz cut. I don't know where y'all got it from, but go ahead, look at the roster pick. Try to get me right. Maybe that midseason update. Maybe I can have some hair on there. We'll see.
All right, so closing us out, do you have a message for your family and Monarch Nation?
Well, first, I just want to thank Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, for putting me in this position where I am today. And so I do want to thank my family. Like, without them, I wouldn't be here. I don't know if I'd be chasing this college football dream without them pushing me so hard since I was younger. And to Monarch Nation, I want to say, show up like y'all did last year. We won't disappoint you.
All right, thank you so much, and go Monarchs.
Yes, sir.
Go Monarchs.